Welcome to McInnis Canyon.
Hi, I'm Erin with Five Parks Yoga. Thank you so much for joining me for class today. Today's class is being filmed in McInnis Canyons, right near the Colorado-Utah border. So we're just so lucky to be out here in this beautiful location where I just saw 5 deer walk by a few moments ago. So we are going to be practicing today a downward dog free class. So for all of you who just can't stand downward facing dog or just need a break for your wrists and hands, you're gonna love this class. We're still gonna flow. We can flow without doing the connecting vinyasa of chaturanga and down dog. So we'll enjoy some flowing movements, and we'll also do a little bit of wrist love. So let's start today in a seated position. We're just gonna tune into the breath, and then we'll begin some movement. So ground down through your sitting bones, lift up through the top of your head. Maybe draw your shoulders up, around, and down, just to relax and release any tension you're holding on to. Find a steady place to gaze or close your eyes, and let's tune in to the sound of the breath. So empty out all of your air. Let's start with a big inhale through the nose, nice and slow and long. Pause at the top, and then a big open mouth exhale, but slow it down. All right, close your lips, begin to breathe in and out through your nose. Begin to listen to the sound, the texture, the rhythm of your own breath, working toward a nice, slow, steady rhythm. I'm going to take 3 more breaths here in stillness and silence. With this same centered, calm breath, let's begin to move the body with some warm-up movements. On your next breath in, lift your arms up overhead. We're going to take eagle arms. So as you exhale, you're going to wrap your right arm underneath your left. Okay, you can reach for the shoulders, backs of the hands, or take the palms of the hands to touch. And then let's lift the elbows up, lift the gaze up. And then draw the elbows in and down, stretching through the tops of your shoulders. Release on an in-breath, just sweep your arms all the way up. Maybe look up as you connect the palms of your hands together. And then exhale, left arm, this time underneath right. Whatever hand choice you made. Go ahead and select that now, and then lift your elbows up, lift your gaze up. Bring your elbows in and down. Okay, again, unwind on an inhale. Now let's take a side bend and a twist. So off to your left, take your right hand to the floor, reach up and over. Come back to center, breathe in, side bend in the opposite direction. Back to center. Twist, right hand to left knee, left hand out behind. Exhale as you look out over your shoulder. Breathe into center. Switch directions, left hand to right knee. Twist nice and deep, look out over your shoulder as you complete your exhale. And then come back to center. One more stretch for the wrist and the shoulders. So bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, press your fists down, open the chest, open the fronts of the shoulders, maybe lift your gaze. And then hinge forward. And just get a nice stretch as you press your palms toward one another and lift your hands up and over the back of your head. Or up off your lower back. Okay, come all the way back up. And make your way to a tabletop position. We're gonna take 3 cat-cows. If your wrists need a little bit extra support, you can take your hands into fists, or you can do cat-cow seated. So breathe in, drop your belly, lift the top of your head and your tailbone round as you exhale. Let's do 2 more. Inhale to cow. Exhale round to cat. Come back to a neutral tabletop position. Bring your knees wide, your big toes to touch. Extended child's pose. Stretch through the hips. Elongate as you walk your hands forward. Reach your tailbone back. So nice long spine. Take 1 more breath here. Complete your exhale, and then walk your hands back toward your knees. Bring your knees together. Tuck your toes under. Let's sit in toes pose for a couple of breaths. So sit your hips back as far as they'll go toward your heels. Make sure that all of your toes are in contact with your mat, and you can rest your hands on your thighs. We're going to take 3 breaths. So breathe in and out for 1. Breathe in and out for 2. Of course, if you need to change the pace, please do. Just giving your breath a little bit of guidance. Breathe in and out for 3. Okay, if your hands aren't already, bring them to the ground. You're gonna press into the ground as you lift your knees up off of the floor. So we're gonna be in little ball now. So you can have your hands here supporting you for your balance, or you can wrap your arms around for a tight squeeze. This is a big low back stretch, and of course you're strengthening and stretching the bottoms of your feet. Okay, now if your hands are up, take them to the mat. We're all going to begin to straighten through the legs. So come on up nice and slow. We're eventually coming toward a halfway lift. So you're gonna start to release your heels toward the mat. Now start to lift and lengthen the spine, reach the crown of the head forward. Nice unraveling of the spine. I think that feels good. And then exhale. Let's come back to little ball before we come to forward fold. So bend, squat down. Now slowly start to come up to halfway lift. Release to little ball. And this is the last time. We're gonna come on up to halfway lift and then take a standing forward fold. So now we're beginning to straighten through the legs and drape the torso over the thighs. You can come into that ragdoll with the little bent legs and then start to work towards straighter legs. Stretching through the hamstrings. If you'd like to make contact now, you can take your hands to the backs of your heels and maybe give a little bit of a pull as the crown of your head comes a bit closer toward your mat. All right, breathe in. Let's come all the way up to tall mountain. So you can sweep your arms up and overhead. Bring your gaze with you as the palms of your hands connect over the top of your head. Let's take side moon to the right. So bring your right hand down your right leg, left arm up and over. Come back to center, side moon, in the opposite direction. Slide your left hand down your leg, right arm up and over. Come back to center. Now we're gonna do a twist. This is really good for the core. So bring your right hand forward, left hand back, but keep your hips facing the front of your mat. Ooh, that takes a lot of work. Now come back to center. Switch, left arm forward, right arm back. Now hips face forward. So you reach your thumb back. I think I said the wrong arms. Inhale back to center, sorry about that. And then exhale, cactus. Come back to tall mountain. Exhale, standing forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. And standing forward fold, breathe out. And your next breath in, come up to a halfway lift. Step your right foot forward for pyramid pose. So it's going to be a shorter stance. Feet are on railroad tracks. Plant your left heel down to the floor. Now begin to straighten through your right leg. Draw your right hip back, your left hip forward. Breathe in to lengthen your spine. So halfway lift, and then exhale to deepen into the fold. Now on your next breath in, you're gonna bend your right leg, warrior one. Come all the way up. Connect the palms of your hands above your head as you lift your gaze. Breathe out, bring your hands behind your back. We're gonna come into humble warrior. So connect the palms of your hands, stretch open, lifting your chin, and then bring your right shoulder to the inside of your right knee. Draw your right hip back, left hip forward once again for one more breath here. Okay, now on your breath in, you're gonna come all the way up with a long spine. Sweep your arms beside you as you lift your left leg up off the floor for half staff. Arms reach up overhead. As you exhale, bring your arms alongside your body, kick your left leg out, and then we're gonna swing it back for airplane pose. So hinge from your hip, come forward, nice 90-degree angle. And then inhale, come back to half staff. And exhale, bring your left foot to meet your right, arms alongside your body. Breathe in, come up to tall mountain. Exhale, standing forward fold. Come up to a halfway lift and bring your left foot a little bit forward for pyramid pose. So a little step here. Take your right foot to a 45-degree angle, right heel planted down on the mat. Inhale to lengthen through the spine, adjust your hips, draw your left hip back, right hip forward, and then forward fold over your right leg, working in the direction of a long spine and a straight leg. But again, it's okay if you're not in that position yet. Okay, breathe in, bend your left knee, come up to warrior one. Connect the palms of your hands above your head, look up. Bring your hands behind your back, humble warrior. Connect your palms, open, lift, and then bring your left shoulder to the inside of your left knee. Draw your left hip back, right hip forward. Let your head fall heavy, looking backward. All right, breathe in with a long spine, come all the way up. Now we're gonna step our weight onto the left foot, half staff. Lift your arms up, bring your leg to 90. Now, reach your arms alongside your body and straighten through your right leg, maybe, try. And then transition to airplane pose. So leveling out your hips, bringing your right leg parallel to your mat, gaze is down. Okay, big breath in here. Now on your exhale, you're gonna step back into a low lunge. So pause here in low lunge, make sure your stance is nice and long, your feet are on railroad tracks, once again, heel is lifted. On your next breath in, lift up to crescent lunge. As you breathe out, bring your hands through heart center, sink your knee down as close to your mat as it'll go. And you're gonna sweep your arms down and around. Inhale back to crescent lunge, and then right away open up to warrior two. Open nice and wide, hips and shoulders open to the side. Inhale, straighten through your left leg, connect the palms of your hands above your head. Exhale, release warrior two. Two more times, breathe in, straighten up, breathe out, sink down. Again, warrior two. Reverse your warrior, stay low in your left leg, and then make your way back to low lunge. All right, from low lunge, step your right foot to meet your left, keep your legs bent, inhale chair. Exhale balance chair. Inhale, chair. Exhale, step your left foot back, low lunge. So right foot forward, left foot back. Situate yourself 2 feet on railroad tracks. Breathe in, rise up to crescent lunge. As you exhale, bring your hands through your heart center. Dip your knee low as you can to the ground. Circle your arms around. Inhale, rise back up to crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Open your shoulders and your hips to the side. Breathe in, straighten your right leg. Connect your palms. And exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale, bend. Back into warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Breathe into reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in. Exhale, step your left foot to meet your right. Inhale, chair. Exhale, balance, chair. Inhale, chair. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot back, left foot forward. Breathe in, crescent. Breathe out, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. We're going to reach and stretch. Bring your right arm all the way up and over. Breathe into star. Take a squat with hands at heart center, horse pose. Breathe in, star. Bring your hands back to heart, horse. Take your hands to your knees. Breathe in. Open through the chest. Exhale. Dip your shoulder in. Look to the back of your mat. Come back to center. Dip your shoulder in. Look to the front of your mat. Come back to center. Come back to horse. Prayer squat. Inhale. Star. Exhale, warrior 2 to the back of your mat. So now you're on your right leg. Forward. Inhale. Reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Okay, let's take lounging lizard. So your right toes are going to come out. Roll onto the outer edge of your left foot. Reach back. All the way to Skandasana. Rainbow your arm up and around. Bring your hands either to the floor for balance or to heart center. Okay, Skandasana to the front of your mat. And then just transition, low lunge to the front of your mat. All right, breathe in. Exhale, step your right foot to meet your left. Breathe in, chair. Exhale, balance, chair, lift your heels. Breathe in, chair. Exhale, step your left foot back, low lunge, right foot forward. Inhale, crescent. Open to warrior 2. Reverse warrior, big breath in, stretch through your right side. Side angle, reach your left arm up and over, stretch and reach. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Inhale, lift both heels, balance here for 3, 2, 1, release. Star as you breathe in. Warrior 2, face the back of your mat. Reverse warrior. Low lunge. And then circling around, lounging lizard. Big stretch to the outside of your left hip. Left arm reaches back toward your right toes. Maybe look toward the back of your mat. Rainbow your arm up and over. Skandasana on your left side. Hands can come to heart center if you'd like. Skandasana to the front of your mat. Low lunge, face the front of your mat. Breathe in. Exhale, left foot meets your right. Inhale, chair. Exhale, balance, chair. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. Were you wondering how we were going to do that? I was. That was a lot harder than I thought without any down dogs and chaturangas. So let's balance now. Standing on the left foot, we're going to come into tree pose. We're going to do a short series of balancing. So foot at calf inner thigh, half lotus, arms, hands at heart center, reaching, whatever. So you come back to a steady rhythm of the breath for 2 more. Moving from here into big toe hold. Take your left hand to your left hip. Right peace fingers around right big toe. Eek. Okay, you can hold here. You can straighten forward to the side. Lift it up. Pick your balance. Last but not least, standing pigeon. Nice hip stretch here. Bring your right ankle to the top of your left knee. Sit down in your chair. Hands can come to heart center. Go as low as you can. Okay. Nice, slow release to stand. We're gonna meet mountain pose. Okay, it's balanced tree on the other side. Right foot's your foundation. Bring that left foot up. Five breaths here. Standing big toe hold. Right hand to your hip. Left peace fingers around your left big toe. Hold it here. Take it forward. Off to the side, up. And standing pigeon is our next posture. Left ankle over right knee. Steady your balance when you steady your gaze, when you steady your breath. Let's return, and we're going to meet mountain pose, Tadasana. Breathe in, tall mountain, look up. Standing forward fold, hinge from your hips. Halfway lift. Exhale, sink down into little ball. And take your hands behind you, sit down. If you want to join me for a little bit of core, we're just going to take a boat pose. So bring your arms forward, lift your feet up off the floor, hold on to your legs if you'd like. You can have your legs bent or straight. Just keep your chest lifted, your chin lifted, your gaze lifted. For 3 and 2 and 1. All right, from here, bring your feet to butterfly pose. And scoot your hips toward your heels, or pull your heels toward your hips, elbows toward your knees. Hinge forward for a nice, deep, low back and hip stretch. All right, release from the fold, and let's come into half lord of the fishes. So bring your left knee to face the front of your mat. Right foot comes up and over. Take your right hand out behind you. Inhale, lift your left arm up and twist. Hook your elbow to your knee and then look out over your shoulder. Sit upright. One nice line from the top of your head to the base of your spine. Release from your twist. And let's switch sides. So just swing your legs up and over. Right knee points toward the front of your mat. Left foot flat to the floor. Left hand out behind. Breathe in and lift. And then hook your elbow to your knee. Look out over your shoulder. Keep both sitting bones grounded. Release from your twist. And then uncross your legs, lower down onto your draw your heels a little bit closer to your hips for bridge pose. Arms alongside your body, press into your heels, breathe in, roll up. And you can hold here with your palms pressing down, or if you'd like to take the chest expansion, interlace your fingers, roll up onto your shoulders. We're going to take one more inhale, maybe lift your hips a little bit higher, and then roll down. We're going to come into Apanasana, so keep your back flat. You can wrap your hands or reach toward opposite elbow around your legs. And then draw your knees in. Again, your spine is flat, so your knees only come in as far as you can keep your tailbone on the ground. So just a really, really intense stretch for the hip flexors. And then just relax your grip a little bit. Bring your forehead towards your knees for a little hug. And release to Savasana. So find a nice extended, comfortable position. Rest your arms alongside your body. Let your feet fall open. Your hands, palms face up. Get out all the wiggles and the jitters and the jiggles, and come to a place of stillness where your body feels relaxed, like the floor, the ground is holding you. And you are trusting your body to just release and relax. Let's close our breathing practice together. Take a big breath in and just pause to the edge. And when you're ready, nice, long, open mouth, relaxing exhale. If it feels good, you can give it a sigh. And then just return to the natural rhythm of your breath. Again, your body's heavy, eyes are closed or softly focused, forehead soft, cheeks, jaw soft. To stay in Savasana if you have the time. If you'd like to join me for a formal closing, please awaken your body, chaturangas. Eventually, making your way to a big stretch at your side and up to a seat. Big breath in and exhale. Today, as you go forward, may you have peace in your thoughts and peace in your words and peace in your heart. From my heart to each and every one of yours, I'm very grateful